This is a Creole folktale of the Loup Garou. Let's get started, shall we? The moon hung high over the village of Jean-Baptiste, casting long shadows across the houses of the small Creole community. As the villagers gathered for their evening meal, a sense of dread lingered in the air. Marie, sitting by the fire in her humble hut, called for Jean-Baptiste. "Child," she said softly, "the Loup Garou will return tonight. It knows the bloodline of your ancestors and has returned for vengeance. We must be ready." Jean-Baptiste, full of pride and courage, had heard the stories of the beast that roamed the swamps but never fully believed them. He had grown up hearing his grandmother's tales of shape-shifting creatures and mystical beings, but never thought they were more than stories to keep children from misbehaving. But tonight, something felt different. The air was thick with an otherworldly tension, and the villagers whispered anxiously in hushed tones. As the night fell and the moon grew full, Jean-Baptiste ventured into the swamps. Armed with only a silver-tipped spear handed down from his ancestors, he knew he had to face the Loup Garou, not just for the village, but to understand the curse that had been cast on the land. Deep in the swamp, he found it. A massive, glowing creature, part wolf and part man, with eyes that seemed to pierce through his soul. The Loup Garou growled, its voice like thunder. "Why do you come, child of the light?" Jean-Baptiste stood tall, his heart pounding in his chest. "I come to break the curse, to free the soul trapped in your form." The Loup Garou's growl softened for a moment, and it spoke of betrayal, of a dark past when the villagers had wronged the beast's ancestors. "You wish to free me? Or do you wish to destroy me as your people have done to my kind?" The conflict within Jean-Baptiste was clear. He had to choose. Would he break the cycle of violence, or would he fall into the same rage and bloodshed that had caused the curse in the first place? As the moon reached its peak, Jean-Baptiste raised his spear, but his heart was heavy. He spoke the words his grandmother had taught him. "Forgive and be freed." The creature trembled, its form flickering between human and wolf. With a cry, it collapsed into a cloud of mist and vapor, breaking the curse at last. Jean-Baptiste returned to the village, not as a hero, but as someone who understood the weight of history and the power of forgiveness. The villagers rejoiced, but Jean-Baptiste knew that the greatest battle was not against the beast, but within himself.